During your financial life, you will go through several stages of wealth. Maybe you have already crossed several of them, or maybe you are at the first stage of wealth. Regardless of where you are, it is important to know what is ahead and prepare for your future stages of wealth. There are many things you can do to prepare your future financial stages. In this video, I will talk about the 4 main stages of wealth and what you can do to live better through all of them. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. 1. Wealth Protection Stage. The first of the 4 stages of wealth is the wealth protection stage. During this stage, you need to protect yourself and your wealth. At this stage, your most valuable asset is your human capital. Your human capital is the value of your future earnings. This stage is the foundational stage. It will not take you much work to get it done, and it will make the second stage much stronger. Keep in mind that the level of protection you need will vary depending on your risk capacity and your personal situation. Some people will need more protection than others. First, you will need to prepare an emergency fund. An emergency fund will help you cover the emergency expenses that you will have during the next phases. For most people, an emergency fund of 1 to 6 months of expenses is enough. If you have a big expense, you do not want to get into debt to pay it. Your emergency fund will act as a buffer against taking on bad debt. Talking about bad debt, the other thing you need to do is to get rid of bad debts. You should make a priority to get rid of credit card debt. If you have other high-interest debts, you should work on getting rid of it as well. Not all debts are bad. If you have a 1% mortgage, there is no point in paying it off. But if you pay a 6% car loan, you should get rid of that. But having debts generally means living beyond your means. 2. Wealth Accumulation Stage. The second of the 4 stages of wealth is the wealth accumulation stage. This stage will likely be the longest of the stages for you. Once your wealth is protected, you will need to grow your wealth. For this, you will need to invest your savings. Investing will make your money grow faster. It is essential if you want to accumulate wealth at a faster pace. There are many ways to invest your money. You can invest in the stock market, like me, or you can invest in real estate. You can also start a business or invest directly in other businesses. And there are many other alternative businesses available. What is important is to find the investing that works for you and your risk capacity. Personally, I recommend investing in the stock market with passive index funds. But this may not work as well for you. If you invest in the stock market, the wealth accumulation stage is the one stage you can be the most aggressive with. You have many years in front of you at this stage, and you still have an income. It means you can take calculated risks on the stock market. I am not saying that you should invest with a ton of leverage or short the market. But I am saying that there is nothing wrong with a 100% stock portfolio during this stage. You could even go through the wealth accumulation stage without investing. But in that case, it will take much longer to reach your financial goal. Inflation will eat your savings very quickly. It is why it is crucial to invest your money. 3. Wealth Preservation. The third of the stages of wealth is the wealth preservation stage. Some people are actually calling this stage the wealth distribution stage. The rationale is that you are distributing wealth to yourself. But the name does not matter. It is the stage where you live from your investments. During this stage, you want to preserve your wealth. You want your wealth to last as long as possible because you will live from your wealth. At this stage, you want to make sure that your withdrawal strategy is sound. You want to know what you will sell and when you will sell it to live from your investments. If you only have cash, you may not need such a strategy, but cash will not sustain you long enough. At this stage, you may need to be less aggressive. Most people will switch a part of their portfolio to bonds at this stage. It is not mandatory to do so, but it could be good for your peace of mind. Another way to prepare for this stage is to start accumulating a larger buffer of cash. For me, I would prepare a 1-year buffer before I would retire. This would help not to have to sell at the wrong time. During this stage, you will still need to minimize your taxes and your investing fees. If you are retiring in Switzerland, your main taxes will likely be your wealth taxes. The only thing you can do about it is to move to another state with lower taxes. Geo arbitrage is very strong in Switzerland. But this may not be what you want to do. 4. Wealth distribution stage. The last of the 4 stages of wealth is the wealth distribution stage. It is probably the stage that people like the least to talk about. Indeed, this stage is related to your death. Sometimes, this stage is called wealth conservation because you want to conserve your wealth after your death. When you are reaching the last years or decade of your retirement, you may want to talk about what will happen to your wealth after your passing. Most people do not like to talk about that, but most people would not like to see a lot of their wealth wasted either. If you have children, you will likely be able to pass your money to them without taxes. Indeed, most inheritance to children is tax-free in Switzerland. However, if you plan to donate money to other people, they will have to pay taxes on it. So, you will need to plan this accordingly. So this was all about the video. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. For more videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.